New York, and I knew I had to break up with him at some point, but I wanted him to really feel it, you know?
Go out with a bang.
He had this huge drive that led up to his estate. I bought him 35 linden trees that I'm pretty sure I imported from Germany at the time. I had like 17 lined on either side of the driveway so that they would grow and form a canopy, so that when you drove in, you drive into his house under this alley of trees. And I knew that every spring and every fall, the leaves would change and bloom, and it would be beautiful. And that everyone who saw them would be like, where did you get these trees? Every fall and every spring, I get a text from him going, I can't believe I lost you. Look at your trees. Do you want to come see them? And I'm always like, not interested. That was just a message to you.
Wow.
Okay, not only does she have time and patience, she's also got money.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure importing 35 trees from Germany to America, that's not cheap.
No. But I mean, look, I don't think it matters because it doesn't have to go that big. I get where you're going with this.
Where am I going
Are
with
you going
this?
with the ex, something with your ex
Yeah.
reminding you?
What will your ex always remember you for? Because, I mean, not all of us can afford to plant 35 linden trees. Oh, by the way, the myth behind linden trees is that it is said that you cannot tell a lie underneath if you're standing under a linden tree. So clearly, Chelsea was hinting something at that boyfriend to be like, you're such a liar. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to make it difficult for you to carry on lying.
Wow.
But think about it. Like, what stands out to your exes about you? What do they miss about you?
Look, I mean, I think if you've bought an ex any kind of jewelry, because every time, like in my case, every time she picks up that jewelry or wears, it's going to remind her. And if someone compliments, because that's the thing, if someone says, "Oh, what a nice little chain you've got on," where'd you get it?
It was the summer. It was the summer of
27.
I'm trying to think, what would my exes remind me?
Well, every day they switch on the radio, they have to hear you.
Oh,
so
there
we
we
Yeah.
go, there we go, there we are. And I think I've cooked some really good meals in my lifetime.
Oh, missing the oxtail.
Sorry for you, buddy. Sorry for you, oh budigi.
I don't know. I'd really have to think about it. It's been so long.
I was about to say, Cindy, the
Been
last
so
time,
long.
the ex before this one was your 16 when you were 16 years old. So what?
Something like that. No, I would just think that they miss.
You funny.
I think they miss the energy I would put into their family. So I did have an ex whose mom was like, "Will you still come with me to church on Christmas?" I was like, "No."
No. But God bless you.
Let me see. Impeccable problem-solving skills. But I also have the ability to find humor in the darkest circumstances.
Yeah, okay.
Anything could be going down. I'm like, I've got a funny angle for you.
For me, I've got tons. I once
Oh,
paid
let's
for
see again.
I once paid for an ex's tattoo.
Oh, there we go.
So now, I mean, every time, surely she looks at that tattoo.
Yeah.
Of course.
Must be remembered.
Thanks for nothing, Frankie. And you bought a horse.
Yeah, animals. It's animals. Shame.
I mean,
Actually, you're right, Frankie. You've got
I've got
tons.
tons, eh?
Jeez, you leave a legacy, eh?
Why don't you just like brand them like cows, like with FD on it, Frankie Titoy, and keep it moving. 011-8838-947. What makes you memorable to your exes?
You know they're thinking about you when they see that
Yeah,
thing.
you know, if they watch a certain show,
Yeah.
if they listen to a certain song, if they watch a certain movie, or
Smell a perfume.
oh my word, or if they visit a certain place. Like some people can't go to Bali again now because that was like
That was your place.
that was your place,
Your
with
spot
your
on the
ex.
beach.
You know, you're like
Yeah.
on the big swing and the big gong. Do you know what I'm saying? 084-0000-947. I'm actually incredibly curious to know
gonna be so
what
good.
people are gonna say when they call in. Johannesburg, please don't hold back on us.
No, come.
Tell us,
Let's talk.
what makes you memorable to your exes? And you know how beautiful that driveway must be because the trees meet at the top and it's like almost like a tunnel.
Yeah, like a tunnel.
Like a tunnel of trees. There
Beautiful.
is a street in Centurion that looks like that. It's in Irene, I think.
Yes.
Towards the farm side of
Yes.
things. Oh, my. Oh, it is stunning. That ex must kick himself every time he drives into his house.
And you know, every person comments on that. I'm sure everyone that drives in goes, oh,
And the thing is, now you don't remember that actually she was terrible to date herself. But
Yeah.
all you remember, all you see now is these trees that, and they're just giving all this oxygen. What am I gonna do with all this oxygen?
He's still in love, guys. He doesn't even just think of her. He messages and says, do you want to come see the trees?
Something I unfortunately will always remember my ex by, and that is my cell phone number. Because back in the day, he happened to work at a cellular company, and he then arranged for my cell phone number. He chose it specifically. It was quite easy, and I still have that number till this day.
I had him addicted to chicken licking hot wings, just not plain hot wings, but with sauce. And once you have them with sauce, you can never go back.
My ex will always remember me for my mean carrot cake. They always requested that I make them carrot cake, and yeah, I think they can never eat carrot cake again.
On food, I must be quite memorable every time they drive past the KFC. Oh, a real cheap thrill.
Every time they think of a thigh. Natasha, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Natasha?
I'm doing wonderful.
Okay.
I'm telling you this story.
Okay. Oh, tell us what makes you memorable to your exes?
My loyalty. I was with that man for 10 years. He was a serial cheater. And then 10 years down the line, he contacted me and said to me, he found his girlfriend in bed with another man.
Oh,
Go get you some.
This escalated very quickly.
yeah.
I love this. These are the memories I want.
Because as she said, my loyalty, I was going to go, boo-hoo, Natasha, your story's boring. And then she finished the story. I said, no, your story's not boring at all. Okay, so when he called to be like, the world is cold and he's standing in the middle of it, what did you say?
You kept on gazing on other people's lawns, boy. Get you some.
You kept on going on other people's lawns. I love that.
Boy.
Yeah.
Get you some. Please say the entire
Yes,
thing. Do not leave anything out. All right, Natasha.
No.
And now, are you now in the kind of relationship that you deserve? Two loyal people.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I'm in a relationship with myself. Got my 6-year-old, and that's all testosterone I needed in my life.
Oh, babes, just you and your pot plant.
I'm doing me.
There we go. You go, girl. All the ladies who independent, throw your hands up at me. Katlego, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're good, Katlego. How are you? Your ex remembers you for your voice, doesn't she?
I wish, man. I've got a bit of flu. So what my ex remembers me for is she said she wanted a type of a car, right? And she gave me all her documents. I went around shopping for that car. I got the car. I did the car application for her on her behalf. The bank would call me and call her to confirm. I got her the insurance for the car. By the way, I'm also the particular individual who helped her get a driver's license. I would teach her how to drive. When she was taking her driver's license, I was there. I took a day off to accompany her. So it's like when she passes by with that car, I'm like, oh, that's my baby.
And she drove away from you. All you did was you equipped her to drive away from you. Rev your mirror. That's where you are in her life.
Definitely.
Why did you guys break up if this was so wonderful?
No, it was so wonderful. We just couldn't get along on certain issues. We still have a good, not good relationship, but when she passes by, she stops and I stop and we just have a little talk and we'd have communication then and there. It's not that hard feeling whereby one was hurt or one had the other. We sat down and we just saw that what we want in life are just completely different.
And when you guys drive past each other, because you also driving there, you're not walking and she's driving and then she stops.
No,
like,
I'm also driving.
No, just need to make sure that you didn't you didn't equip her that much.
Yeah.
That off she goes. Oh man, okay. Do you still think there'll be a reconciliation one day?
No. I'm happy where I am.
Oh, you
Oh, there we go.
Don't get this one a driver's license.
What Katlego was saying is, I'm not going back there because I've got another ride now.
Anele and the club
on 947.